Hey everybody, hey, welcome. I'm so excited to be here with you. I Hey everybody, I'm so excited to be here with you today. I'm super excited that you could be on this event, and just totally jazzed about what I'm going to be sharing with you. I think you are going to love this. I think you're going to see it's going to make a huge difference in your life, in your marketing, and whatever else. I don't want to get too ahead of myself with all kinds of those kinds of comments, but I think you'll grow to see exactly what I'm saying is true. So do me a favor, we're about to get started, but I just want to make sure that you can hear me. So do me a favor and just type in the chat box what your name is and where you're from. And that way I know that I'm coming through and I'm talking to someone more than just myself, because after all, that is the point, right? Okay, let's see. We have John from Boston. We have Liz from California. We have Azul from India. Awesome. Okay. All right, great. Yep, Argentina. Wow. All right. We got a couple of Australia. Just as a matter of course, I do expect this to be a packed event. So it's really important that if you're on this right now, that you stay on. There's still more people coming in right now. But if you get disconnected or whatever, you may not be able to get back in because I think we've overbooked it. At any rate, I can see a bunch of names coming through, so I think we're good to go. So without any further ado, let's get started. So on this web training, I'm going to be sharing with you how to create all the visual content that you need, and even how to start your own graphic design agency in minutes with zero team and zero tech skills. And you're going to do it using the world's first software that actually designs graphics for you. So think about that for a second. Being able to create all the visuals that you need without any skills and team, and without dropping a fortune on freelancers, and being also to make money with it with a 100% profit design agency that you can start from scratch with no team and no outsourcing. I mean, that's awesome, right? Okay, so if you have any questions as we go along, do me a favor and just type them in the chat box. So if I don't get to them, then we'll revisit them at the end. It's really important that you can focus. We're only on for a short time together, but it's really important that you can focus on what we're going to cover, because we're going to go fast and cover some amazing stuff that I think you'll agree can change your life. And so I guess, just sort of as a matter of course, real quick is, who is this for? Well, obviously that if you want to make visual content, this training is for you. But beyond that, if you want to do really anything, I mean, if you want to generate traffic, if you want to engage visitors, if you want to get viral sharing, you want to build a brand, you want to make sales online, grow a social following, become an influencer, start an online business, make money online, whatever you want to do, you're going to see why visual content is the key to that and why that is so important. And so that's all going to be covered right here. And so this is exactly what you're looking for. Now, because you're here, I am going to assume that you know how important visual content is and why everyone online needs it. But I'm not going to leave it to chance and say, let's go on a feel or a gut feel or a hunch or whatever. So let's just throw some stats out there, okay? As human beings, we remember only 10% of the message that we hear if it's not followed by an image. Think about that for a second. If there's an image or an infographic or a visual aid of some kind, 65% after three years. So you can see right there the value in it, right? Social media posts with visuals have a 650% higher performance than those without images, 6.5 times. So tweets that have an image attached, 150% more retweets. Facebook posts have a mind-blowing 230% higher engagement if they have visual content. Even blog posts, those with images, get double the amount of traffic of those without. And so, you can see the impact that images have. We live in a visual world, and the internet has become completely a visual medium. So 92.6% of consumers reported their purchase decision was influenced by color. So again, it comes down to the visuals, right? The human brain processes images 60,000 times faster than text. So you can see why, right there, why that's so important, right? I mean, the fact of the matter is, you could write paragraphs of stuff to explain something to somebody, or you can give them an image that does it for you. 75% of people form opinions of websites based on visual content. So there you go again. Even if you have great stuff on your site, if visually it doesn't look good, you're in trouble. And this is probably, the most important of all. 94% of first impressions are design related. So how things look to people, 94% of people say that their first impression of a company is design related. So if you don't have good designs, if you can't make designs, if you're not spending money to get good designs made and you aren't investing in that, that's a problem. Because the fact is, it's pretty clear and it's safe to say that no matter what you're trying to do online, whether you're trying to get attention, you're trying to drive traffic, engage visitors, you're trying to get viral sharing, building a brand, or making sales, or maybe all of those, visual content is the key that unlocks it all. Without great visual content, you're going to struggle. It's that simple. So we all know that we need visual content and we need a lot of it, but creating it is another story, right? I mean, normally you have a few choices. Okay, so you could spend weeks learning Photoshop, which, I mean, honestly, even the interface, and I've used it some, but it's took me years to even figure it out. But even if you know how to use Photoshop, the problem is that doesn't make you a designer. You still need design skills. Throwing some stuff on a canvas does not make a great design. You could outsource, right? There are a lot of people out there that'll take your money, but you're going to spend hundreds of dollars for each design, and you're going to wait days or weeks, which is really frustrating. Then, if you don't like it, you're back to the drawing board. But at a minimum, you need continual visual designs. So the problem is you're going to keep spending money over and over and over again. Or the other option is to use some of those online design apps, okay? And the issue with that is you still need to be the designer, unless you want the same tired template that everybody else is using, okay? So look, online design apps of the three are certainly the cheaper and faster, right, than Photoshop or outsourcing. But you need to be the one to edit the canvas. So it still takes you time. It still takes an eye for aesthetics and understanding of color palettes and ultimately creativity, right? So you end up being the designer anyway. Yeah, you get some shortcuts, but you still have to do it. Now, if you're like me, that's a problem. I'm not lazy. I don't mind doing the work. The problem that I have is I stink at it, right? I'm not creative. And, art was my worst class in school. When I try to make my own designs, they literally look like a 10-year-old made them. I'm not kidding. And funny sort of side note, I think I unfortunately passed my terrible art skills to my kids, because I remember going into school for Parents' Night, and I could tell which art projects was theirs hanging up because it was the worst one. I could spot it at a distance. I didn't even need to read the names. So I could pick it out in a second. And, I mean, don't get me wrong, I love their art because they made it, but they certainly weren't winning any design contests, and they definitely wouldn't be generating any traffic or building an online brand, right? So when I tried the online design apps myself, what I ended up happening is, amazingly, somehow, I was able to take a good looking professional template, because some of them look good to start. I edited it and it actually looked worse than the original. So it was no help. I mean, that's talent, right? I mean, to be able to take something that looks good and actually make it look worse. But that's actually what happened. So out of frustration, okay, when I didn't see an answer out there, I decided I wanted to make one. I knew that I couldn't be the only one with this problem. So over the past couple of years, I've had software created that actually designs for you. And I'm going to show you that in a minute. But in case you don't know me, my name is Brett Ingram, and I've been creating software for the last 10 plus years, specifically software that's designed to simplify and automate stuff that we all need to do online. So I take a lot of pride in making apps that help people, and I get ideas for apps from the same problems that I have that I know other people have too. So I've done traffic apps, I've done social media apps, video creation apps, and I've made the graphic design app I'm going to show you. And, just so you know that my stuff is good and I know how to actually make good software, here's a picture of me with a bunch of awards I won as a product creator. And I was also featured in a New York Times bestselling author's book, which is really cool, right? Now, what I'm about to show you, I want you to know this was not easy to create. It was actually super complicated. We spent a lot of time and money going around in circles and making it better, then worse, then better, and it took a lot of reworking. But I wanted to make it great because I wanted it to be usable. Otherwise, what is the point? So let me ask: are you ready to see it? All right, you ready to see how to create all the visual content you need and even start your own graphic design agency in minutes with zero team or skills using the world's first software that designs graphics for you? Yeah, awesome. All right, let's do it. So let me introduce Spinzign. It's the world's first software that designs graphics for you. So let me switch to my screen so I can show you exactly how this works. I'm going to show you how to create all the visual content you need and even start your own graphic design agency in minutes with zero team or skills using Spinzign, the world's first software that designs graphics for you. So I'm logged into Spinzign and I can start with a blank canvas and just create from there. But the fast and easy way to do it is to jump to the templates and then choose a template. So there are 31 niches with all the most popular online and offline niches. There are hundreds of templates to choose from. When you find the one that you want, all you have to do is click on it to load it onto the canvas. And you can start editing it in seconds. Now, you can edit this in any and every way because all of these things are drag and drop simple. They can be scaled, they can be resized, they can be rotated. You could change the transparency and just about any other feature of it that you want. So in addition to that, you can add new elements. So if I go to add, I can go and I can add shapes, and there are tons of different shapes that can be added. I can add various other elements like accents. I can add bullets. I can add buttons, characters, lighting, and stickers. I can also add overlays, which are niche specific and look exactly like the niche that you're trying to design in. You can also add photos. These are transparent background photos, and again, they're broken down by niche. So there are photos for every single niche that you can add in one click. And then you can also add artwork, which are illustrated designs, again, broken down by niche, so you can get exactly the look and feel that you want. And you could add masks. So any element that you want to add, all you do is click and it loads it onto the canvas. And then again, it's totally editable. You can layer elements. So I can send this to the bottom and then I can move it up so it's exactly where I want it to be. Then you can also upload your own elements and add them to the canvas. So any visual elements that you have. But where Spinzign really shines is with the spinning engine, where it can completely redesign graphics for you in seconds automatically. So I'm just going to select the elements that I want to spin over here in the right hand column, and I'm going to actually choose the niche that I want to spin things in, because you could customize this any way and every way that you want. I'm going to spin the color on the shapes, and let's see, I want to spin the photo, and let's spin the mask as well with another bottom mask. And then all I have to do is go over here and go to spin. And the software does all the work for me. It creates 5 completely unique designs based on that in seconds. And then if I like any of these and I want to load them, all I have to do is click on it. If I don't, I could always choose to spin it again. So if I like that, I can keep it. If I don't, I can go ahead and spin again. And now you have yet another completely unique design. And every design that you create is completely editable. So I can drag and drop, I can move things, I can add whatever elements that I want. In this way, Spinzign does the one thing no other graphic software does. It does the designing for you. So even if you don't have an artistic flair, even if you don't have an understanding of color palettes or aesthetics or any of the other things that go into design, You don't need to worry about it because the software will do the work for you. And you can spin as many times as you want. You get 5 unique versions every time you spin it, and there's no limit to that. You can create designs for yourself, or with a commercial license, you can create designs for clients and even start your own agency where you sell designs to other people. And because there are thousands of built-in visual elements in the library and hundreds of built-in templates, you can create millions of different designs without having any duplication or having any of your designs look like anybody else's. Then when you have the design the way you want it, you can always save it to the cloud. You can also download all 18 sizes in one by clicking on set, and it will download all 18 in a zip file. Or you can just resize it the way that you want also and see it in all the different sizes. These are all editable, and when I'm ready, I can download this, or I can even post it directly to social media. If I click on post, but you just click here, you can add whatever social accounts you want, and you can go ahead and post it in seconds. So you can see why Spinzign is the world's first software that designs graphics for you, and how you can use it to create all the visual content that you need, and even start your own graphic design agency in minutes with zero team or skills. You can do it all with Spinzign. I mean, isn't that awesome? Come on, yeah, I love it too. I love it too. So with Spinzign, you can make your own designs with complete flexibility, but you can also let the software make the designs for you, which means that you can forget Photoshop. You can stop spending money and wasting time with freelancers. You can create more visual content faster and easier than with any other design app. But it doesn't stop there, because you get a commercial license too. So you can actually use Spinzign to start your own 100% profit graphic design agency. Yes, you can use the software to make designs automatically in minutes, then you can sell them to clients. Make as many as you want, sell as many as you want, make as much money as you want. So you can save time, money, and work with Spinzign, and you can make money with it too. Now, you might be wondering, but okay, so how much opportunity is there really for a design agency? Well, globally, the graphic design industry is worth 45.8 billion in 2021. 73% of companies invest in design for brand differentiation. And yet, despite the obvious huge need and demand for design, producing graphic design assets consistently is the biggest challenge for companies. Think about that for a second. Producing graphic design assets is consistently the biggest challenge for companies. I mean, what screams opportunity louder than that? Everybody needs the designs. They have a real hard time making them. And here's the real kicker. Most companies would like to automate graphic design. So the design industry is huge at 45 billion. Companies are spending money on design. Producing visual content and design assets is consistently people's biggest challenge. And most companies want to automate design. So how much opportunity is there with a design agency? Virtually unlimited. Everyone wants design. Everyone spends money on design, and everyone wishes to get more designs easier and faster. And Spinzign is like having your own creative and design team in a box. Wow. I mean, right? Wow. So again, you can save time, money, and work with Spinzign, and you can make money with it too. And because you're on this special training webinar, you're going to get Spinzign, and you're going to get 4 upgrades: the max upgrade, the video upgrade, the agency upgrade, and the reseller upgrade. So the demo I showed you was only the main level for Spinzign. And to be honest, I skipped over a bunch of features because I had to keep it short. The upgrades add so much value, it'll take your designs, earning potential, and results to a whole new level. Let's jump back in and do another quick demo so you can see the full power and potential for you. Okay, so let's jump back into Spinzign so I can show you some of the features you get with the upgrades. All right, so this first feature is really cool. It allows you to translate just put a template on there or create your own design, whatever. And if there's text on there, you can just go in and you can go to add effects and then go to translate. The source language is automatic, and you can choose from over 100 languages that you want to translate to. And then you just choose that language and click OK. And what happens is no matter what's selected on the canvas, it will translate all of the text that are on there. And you can see in one click, you're able to translate it into over 100 languages, which means you can go international with Spinzign without any manual work. You can tap into 100 different languages, 100 different markets, tons of other countries, and literally take your design business or your design agency or whatever international, or promote your own products and services internationally as well. So that is a super awesome feature. Now, the next thing that I want to show you is it will work with an image that's already on a design, but just to make this really, really simple, what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to add another element. Let's go ahead and add a photo. And I'll just add this because it has a good solid color, so it makes it easy. Now, what I can do here is I can actually remove a color from any particular image or graphic that I've got. So all I'm going to do is go over here to where it says remove color. I'm going to pick the color that I want to remove. In this case, it's black. And I'm going to click enable. Okay. And then when I push the distance over, you'll notice all of the black on the laptop disappears. Now it only affects the selected layer. Okay. So if you have black, you can see this is black text. It's not affecting that. But anything that is on the selected layer, you can remove a full color from. So it allows you to do things like make transparencies where you can see through an element. You can micro and fine tune anything that you want, but you can remove a color from any of the graphics or elements that you add, which is also a really, really awesome feature. Now, the next upgrade feature that I want to show you, and I know I'm going fast, but it's just because I have a bunch of stuff to show you, and I just want to sort of give you a taste for it. There's obviously a lot more that you can do with this stuff, but I just want to make it so you really understand the power of what you can do with Spinzign. So we're going to choose a different template for this just because I think we can get a little bit better contrast. And so let's go ahead and grab this one. And okay, so we've got an image here. I'm just going to delete this one. I could spin it, but I'm just going to delete that one because I'm going to add my own manually. So I'm going to go in here to photos, and let's go to personal trainer and gym. And then let's scroll down and let's find one that we want to use. All right, so let's say, all right, let's take this guy right here, this runner. Okay, so he's tying his shoes, you know, and this is fine as an image. I mean, I could certainly use this, but this applies also to images that have a background. So I'll show you how this works in both ways. All right, so if I have him here, I can just move him up and down layers, and that's fine. But there's another thing that I can do here that's really cool. I can create what's called a crop mask. So for this one, I'll just start with a square. Now, what it's going to do is it's going to put a square there, and I can go ahead and I can adjust this square however I want it to be. And let's say that I just wanted this part to be in my image, and I didn't want the rest of it, even though I can move it back layers. If I click crop, it automatically crops him, so the rest of it disappears. And now what I could do, you know, whatever. I mean, I'm just showing you this as an example. The point is, what you can do is you can literally crop images in a way that you can get them to look exactly the way that you want. And that's with the square crop. Now this guy had a transparent background, but let's see how this works with something that doesn't have a transparent background. So let's say I go to upload my own, okay? And I'm gonna go ahead and I'll just choose this the correct way, personal trainer and gym, okay? And then I'm gonna go ahead and find an image and I'll drag that. Okay, so now I've added this, and it's cool. I like the fact that it's somebody working out, but I have a problem here because it's obviously going to mess up all the rest of the background and everything else. So here's an option. What I can do now is I can go to circle, and it's going to give me this circle that I can draw. I can go ahead and take the circle, and I can crop that. And now look what happens. Now I've got this perfectly shaped thing that I can pop right in here to my design. And all I have to do is I'll move this guy up to the top so that way the text is above it. And I can delete this guy in the background if I want to do that. And basically, that is how fast and easy it is to be able to create awesome, like cropped images on the fly, even from a full JPEG image with a background that you don't want to use. And so you can use that on all of your designs as well. So that's another really, really awesome feature. And now I want to show you a couple of other really, really cool things too. So the first is we're going to start to take this baby multimedia. All right, so the first thing that we're going to do is I'm actually now going to move him back a couple layers here just to get him where I want. And let me just slide that over a little bit, okay? So now what we could do here is we can go to where it says add, and then we could do GIF. And what this is going to allow us to do is create two really cool special types of GIFs. So what we can do is on any canvas that we've got, we can customize it, edit it any way we want, and then just click add slide. And it will add that slide to our GIF design. Now, what I could do is I could just go in here and I'm going to go here to general because that's more of a general background than it is a personal trainer or fitness. And let's go ahead and let's spin this. And by the way, here's another thing I didn't mention before. You'll notice that with the spins now, with the redesigns, you get 12 in one shot. Whereas with just the Commercial Pro, you get 5. All right, so let's say that we like this one, and we're going to grab this one next. And now I can go ahead and click on that. And you know what, let's just spin it again. Now, obviously, on this particular example, I'm just using the backgrounds. But you'll see quickly how powerful this is and all the options that you have available to you in terms of stuff that you can do. Because now I'm going to add these three, and I'm going to keep it simple with just these three. So I have these 3 slides, and I can edit how long they each display for. Right now they're 1 second each, but I can make them shorter or longer. I can add as many of these as I want, and I can trash any of them, and I can copy any of them if I want. So what you'll find is that there are a tremendous number of things that you could do with this. If I go to settings, the presets, I can just make this the full size. Just keep in mind that the larger that you make your GIFs and the higher quality, the larger the size will be. It'll tell you this 1.72 megabyte file, which isn't huge, but it's not tiny either. So depending on where you're using your GIFs, you want to be a little careful about the size, the resolution, and the quality. If you don't need all that, then you might not want to use all of it. And then it takes a few seconds for it to render, and it's going to go ahead and create that GIF for us when we go over here to export GIF. And so it'll mess the screen a little bit. It's going to go blank. It's going to go through each of the slides. It's just creating it on the fly. So just bear with it for a second, and then you'll see it allows you to save it. You give it a name, and it downloads it. Now, if I go to that folder, and I click on this to play, you'll notice it plays it. And the cool thing about this is it allows you to create animation GIFs. Because as you can see, I changed the background, and what does it look like? It looks like it's actually a video that's playing because it's animated. Now imagine doing this with multiple elements where the button flashes and the person or the photo over here changes, because you can make as many changes as you want to this. You could change the color of this with the color of that, and you could have it totally moving in really awesome ways. Using your imagination is really the only limit. And so that's one style of GIF, but there's another style of GIF that you can create too. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to actually refresh this whole thing. And I'm going to go ahead and I'll choose another template. We'll just go to business for this one. All right, so I'm going to click on this. I'm going to go back over to where it says GIF. And I'm just going to add this. I'm not going to make customizations. Obviously, I can do that, but you'll feel free to be able to play with it on your own. The important thing is I want you to understand the power of what you can do with this and all the possibilities for how you can create amazing visual content. All right, so now let's just pick a third one. And I'll actually do, let's see, we'll actually do for this one, maybe we'll do 5, just so you can really get a sense of how this works. And again, I'm going to keep the timing the same. By changing the timing, what effects you're able to get is you can make things look like they're flashing faster or slower. You can, I mean, the possibilities, I'm so excited just talking about it because it's incredible. But let's go ahead and go to settings again. And we'll just do this. And we'll click OK. And then let's export that one as well. Now this is a different style of GIF because this is a slideshow style GIF where you can essentially create a story if you want with different text on each slides and the same kind of background. So it walks people through a story with a GIF, or even various different templates that you want to show. In this particular case, obviously they're all business templates. They don't all say the same thing, but imagine if I was creating these in my agency for a company. I could create several different versions of designs for them and present it to them as a simple GIF that they can go ahead and click on and see the designs all in one. So you could create animated banners with this. You can create, I mean, the amount of things you could do are absolutely staggering. Okay, so now let's play this one. And what you'll notice is it's more of a slideshow style because it goes through one by one by one. Now these are playing at 1 second, so they're going really fast, but you can make them 5 seconds, 3 seconds. You can make one of them slow and one of them fast if it has more or less text. The possibilities are literally endless. And so that is how awesome the GIF creator is. And it lets you break into the world of multimedia using Spinzign. But we're still not done. We have one other main thing I want to show you. There's a ton of other stuff. I could be going on forever, but I know I have a limit on my time. So I'm going to show you one other cool thing, and then you can jump in and test it out yourself and play with all the various features. So I'm going to go in here to add, and this time I'm going to click on cinematic. This is going to actually allow me to create videos. Okay, so you could do images, you could do GIFs, you could do videos. So I can grab a video from a YouTube search, I can upload a custom video, or I can grab one from the library. In this particular case, I'm going to go ahead and grab one from YouTube. Just hit enter after you type it in. Okay, and then we can choose one. We can click on it to preview it, see if it's sort of what we want. Now, if the camera is moving, it's not quite as good. So I could use this one, but I'm not going to. I'm going to move on. I'm going to find one that I think is a really good fit for this particular animation that I want to be able to show you. All right, so let's see what this is. Perfect. All right, so I'm just going to grab, you're going to choose the segment of the video. So I'm going to grab, let's say, 2 seconds through 8 seconds, and I'm going to click choose this video. Now, once I've done that, it takes a minute because it has to download it, render it, put it on our screen so we can edit it. And so you just be patient and it will load, and then we're going to be able to do whatever we want with it. So you can see it downloaded the segment of the video, the trim segment that we looked for. And then what we're going to do is click on Create Mask. Now you can make the mask smaller or bigger, but basically the idea of the mask is that you're going to be able to choose an area on the video that is going to be stop action. And so it's going to actually animate while the rest of it does not. So in this particular case, let's go ahead and animate all the water. I'm just going to erase anything that I want to be the animated video, and anything I don't erase is going to be still. Okay, so I don't want to touch that waterfall. Just want to come up to the edge of it. Okay, so we're going to go like this. Now, I can go ahead and disable the mask now, and then I can customize this any way I would any other design. So I can go ahead and add text, and I can put the text wherever I want, and obviously customize it. So we'll just call this waterfall. Very creative, I know, very creative. And then we can go ahead and add other elements. So I'm just going to do this as an example. I'm not going to go crazy with this. So let's go ahead and add one of these. We'll send that back. Let's shrink this down. Let's shrink that down just so we sort of have a title here of waterfall. And then maybe we want to make this, instead of black, maybe we want to make that white. Yeah, it probably looks better, right? Maybe add a little drop shadow action. Okay, so let's go with shadow. That's perfect, okay? So now, once we got it the way that we want, we're just going to click on render. And the software is going to do the rest of the work. It's going to create this as a really cool stop action video that now you're going to be able to use. Um, you can see all of this is animating and the waterfall is still. I mean, how awesome is that, right? So you're able to literally create that. You can post it directly to social media. You can download it. When you go to download this, it downloads it as a video. So now you can create GIFs, videos. You can create, obviously, normal visual designs, anything and everything with Spinzign. It literally is your go-to tool. And it's that awesome to be able to create all the visual content that you need. And those are just some of the feature upgrades inside the Spinzign upgrades. So you still have the reseller license, you have the agency and all the stuff that comes with that. There's still other features that I didn't show you. There's a much bigger template library, much bigger visual elements library. You can import over 1 million images in a click. So there's still a ton of other things too, but that shows you the power of what you get with Spinzign and all the upgrades. It literally is the best visual design software and package out there. So again, you can see that Spinzign can save you time, money, and work, and you can make money with it too. And the upgrades take it to a whole new level. So let's just quickly recap the upgrades so it makes total sense. Okay, so the max upgrade gives you can create up to 500 million customizable designs pretty much automatically. There are hundreds more stunning built-in templates. There's you can make 12 unique versions of any design with one click instead of the 5. One-click text translation to 100 languages, 1,000 plus more visual elements in the library. Import over 1 million visual elements in one click. There's the background remover tool, the image frame creator tool, obviously the social posting and all that stuff, plus a bunch of bonuses. The video upgrade gives you the automated slideshow and animation GIF creator, the advanced stop action video creator, the unlimited animation slideshow images, GIFs, and stop action videos, and one-click image to 100% customized GIF creator. So you get all of those things. You can use those and apply them anywhere. And obviously they have a commercial license as well. And you get all the bonuses from that level. Then there's the agency upgrade with the automated client finding software. You can search by niche and by location to find the exact kind of clients you want to get as design clients. Done for you professional, easy edit agency website. So you can feature sort of your designs and make yourself look great. Client getting onboarding and getting paid email templates. So you get, they're not just email templates, they're actually Word and PDF templates as well. So you get all the documents that you need to be able to look professional like a real agency without needing to go out and pay somebody to create that stuff for you. You can create and sell unlimited visual content and designs, unlimited slideshow and animation GIFs, unlimited stop action videos. Obviously, you got the posting and scheduling. You can even, with the agency upgrade, you can even post for your clients to your clients' social media accounts, stuff that you make for them. And then all the bonuses on that level as well. And then the reseller upgrade. You can actually sell unlimited copies of Spinzign itself and keep 100% of the front end sales. Done for you Spinzign high converting sales page. So all the conversion stuff is all set for you. You get the done for you Spinzign professional video sales letter. So the pro video sales letter and sales page that automatically sell when people see it, you get to use the same stuff in order to make sales. The done for you Spinzign engaging demo video, the email marketing swipes that are, proven sales generators, the done for you promo banners and graphics. And then we take care of all the payments, billing, and auto commissions for you. So it's all really, really simple and really easy. And we also take care of all the software updates and the customer support. So it's just yet another source of income that you can make. And that has launch bonuses with it as well. So with Spinzign and all 4 upgrades, the max upgrade, the video upgrade, the agency upgrade, and the reseller upgrade, that's a total value of $34,731. And with everything you're getting, you can actually get rid of unreliable freelancers. I mean, I don't know how many times you've used them, but if you ever hired somebody to get graphics, the check's always in the mail. Oh, they'll be ready tomorrow. Oh, the next day. And then, oh, sorry, I was on vacation. This stuff's never done on time. You always end up paying more. You could save thousands in design outsourcing costs. You can save yourself from paying more for every new design. So you can just do it yourself. You can save yourself from waiting days or weeks for your designs and any other design worries, like, are you going to be able to get enough? Are they going to look good? Any of that kind of stuff and more, because you don't need any of that stuff anymore. You're in control of your own design. So you can already save thousands and a ton of time and headaches right up front. So again, you're getting Spinzign Commercial. You're getting the Spinzign Max upgrade with hundreds more done for you templates, 1,000+ more visual elements in the design library, one-click import of 1 million visual elements, 12 unique designs from any one click, one-click translate to over 100 languages to go international, background remover tool, image frame creator tool, the Spinzign video upgrade with the automated slideshow and animated GIF creator, advanced stop action video creator, built-in video library. Also, I didn't even cover that. There's videos built in that you can use to create stop action videos from. Spinzign agency upgrade with the automatic client finding software, done for you professional agency website, done for you agency proposals and agreements. The Spinzign reseller upgrade with the reseller license, proven high converting sales website, done for you promo tools, emails, and graphics, plus all the bonuses from every level. It's a total value, $34,731. Whew. Now, obviously, I'm not going to charge you $34,000, right? But I have a question for you. Let's just say that I charge you 10% of that, or $3,400. If all this did was save you thousands per year and weeks of waiting on outsourced graphic designs, would it be worth it? If all this did was let you create all the visual content you need forever, would it be worth it? If all this did was give you unlimited profit potential by making 100% of every design you sell, and even from selling Spinzign itself, would it be worth it? Because here's the thing, if this saves you thousands on what you'd spend, in reality, it doesn't cost you anything. I mean, you could see why this would be a screaming good deal at $2,000, because that's already a savings of over 94%. And you're saving on the tools and services that you don't need anymore also. Now, because you're on this webinar, you're going to get access to everything that we talked about. Unlimited access to Spinzign Commercial, all 4 upgrades, Max upgrade, video upgrade, agency upgrade, reseller upgrade, for just one payment of $297. That is a savings of over 98%. And it's only a fraction of what it's actually worth. And I'm so sure that you're going to love this, that you are backed by our 30-day, no questions asked money back guarantee. Sign up today, and if you don't like it for any reason, just let me know and we'll give you your money back. You don't have to make that decision today. You have 30 days to try it out and decide for yourself whether or not you like it. Sign up now, use the software, use the upgrades, make designs, make GIFs, make stop action videos, sell designs, and make profits. Use it as much as you want for 30 days. And 30 days from now, decide if it's worth $297. If it's not, we'll refund 100% of your money. I created this software to fill a need I had, and I'm sharing it because I think it can really help you too. But don't take my word for it, just try it out. Go in there and see, you have 30 days. If you don't like it, I'll give you your money back. If you're like most people, you're gonna love it. So don't make that decision today, make it 30 days from now. So the real question is it worth gambling a few minutes of your time to check this out, which if it does even half of what I claimed today on this training, will pay for itself as soon as you make your first few designs? Hang on a second. I want to really reward action takers. I'm a really big fan of people that take action. I pride myself on doing that also. So when you take action now, for the next 15 minutes, I'm adding a coupon to save an extra $100. So your total investment is just $197 for everything. Use coupon code SPIN100 at checkout to save instantly. Go to www.spinzign.com/bundle and click the checkout button. On the checkout screen, you'll see the price is $297. Enter coupon code SPIN100 in the coupon blank and click the apply button, and you'll see the price drop $100 to $197 instantly. So what that means is, once again, you're getting Spinzign Commercial, Spinzign Max Upgrade, Spinzign Video Upgrade, Spinzign Agency Upgrade, Spinzign Reseller Upgrade, bonuses for every level, 30-day money-back guarantee. Total value, $34,731. And you get everything we talked about today for just one payment of $197. Go now to www.spinzign.com/bundle to get signed up. Okay, now I'm going to try and answer as many questions as I can, but if I don't get yours answered, submit a ticket at support.spinzign.com and we'll get it answered for you. Or you can email support@spinzign.com or go to support.leverage.com and we'll get it answered for you. So if you know that you're going to have a question, don't wait to sign up. Go sign up right now and then submit your question. We'll be sure to answer it, but I don't want you to miss out on the amazing value. Go to www.spinzign.com/bundle to get signed up and submit your questions here or to our support desk and we'll get them answered. Okay, so let's see. If you have something, just go ahead and type it in. I see there's already a couple in there. All right, so the first question that we have is, does the software work on Windows or Mac? Yeah, it works on both. The software is actually 100% cloud-based, so it'll work on computers, laptops, tablets, and mobiles. For design purposes, it's better on a bigger screen, but technically you could use it on any of that stuff. So, so yeah, it'll work on whatever device. Let's see. Are there any monthly fees? There are no monthly fees when you lock in your access right now as a charter member. Okay, you lock in at the one-time price. Just so you know, in the future, we are planning to switch to a monthly recurring subscription. So now is the time to get in when you get the best value possible. Go to www.spinzign.com/bundle to get started. Okay, let's see. Can I add my own logos or graphics to my designs? Yes, and actually, I'm really glad that you asked that. Not only can you add your own visual elements, but you can actually spin them too, and have Spinzign actually create new designs for you. So visual elements, absolutely, you can upload. Let's see. Can I post my designs directly to social media? Yes, you can. You can connect a bunch of social media accounts, all the most popular services, directly through the dashboard. As soon as your account is connected, you only have to do that once. You can, any design you make, you just click on post. It'll show you the socials you've connected. You choose the social that you want, and then you can enter your own headline, your own body text, post text, and links or whatever. Choose the graphic or image that you want to post, and then you can post it or even schedule it for up to a year in advance. And so you can do all that stuff right inside the dashboard. And obviously you can download the images too and use them wherever you want. So just go to www.spinzign.com/bundle to get started. Okay, let's see. There are a couple, I think we have time for maybe a couple more here. Does the automatic redesign feature work with my own designs? Absolutely. I mean, I showed you a template to make it fast and easy because I didn't want to spend 20 minutes on a demo fiddling around on a canvas. But the fact is, you can start with any template that's done for you, or even a completely blank canvas and create a design from scratch. Once you have that design done, you can spin 12 new redesigned versions of it in one click. So the redesign feature works with any design on the canvas itself, which, you know, is obviously awesome. Okay, here's another, do I need a social media account to use Spinzign? No, you don't. Okay, the designs are made inside the Spinzign software, and you could download them and use them anywhere you want. You could also upload them on your own to social media, but social media accounts can help you if you have them, and it just makes it easier because you can post directly to them, but it's certainly not required in order to be able to use it. Okay, look, I guess, you know what, I'll squeak in one more question here, and then we'll wrap it up. Can I add, edit, remove text or elements from designs? Yeah, I don't remember if I actually showed that specifically in the demo. Yes, absolutely. It's a full-featured design editor. So you can edit what the text says, you can edit the fonts, you can edit the color of the text. You can add text boxes, remove text boxes, edit them any way you want. You can add, drop shadows, glows, outlines, change the transparency. And that's true of all the elements, whether they're elements you upload or whether they're elements inside. You don't have to keep what's on the canvas. Any of that can be deleted or edited. You can also add whatever you want. So it's completely editable in every possible way. There's no limit except your creativity on your ability to make designs. And in fact, even that we've taken care of with Spinzign doing all the work for you. So listen, I really appreciate everybody taking the time to be on this with me today. We've just about run out of time. I had an absolute blast sharing this with you. So I hope you learned a lot. I hope you see the potential in this and how awesome it is and how it can really help you out. Just go to www.spinzign.com/bundle to get started. If you type in the coupon code and it still works, it's still valid. If you type it in and it says it's invalid, then it's back to the full price of $297. So you want to take action sooner than later. If you still have any kind of questions, don't wait to sign up. Go sign up right now and then just email your question. We'll be sure to answer it, but I don't want you to miss out on all of the awesome benefits. So just go to www.spinzign.com/bundle to get started. Thanks again for tuning in, and we'll talk to you again soon.